Hey jazz players, today I'm gonna talk about the most underrated jazz chord progression of all time, and it's the minor plagal cadence. I recently did a video where I talked about this here, Misty, right? And I said when I wanna memorize Misty, I say this is a minor plagal cadence, and then this is a turnaround, and this here is a turnaround. And then I got some comments and reactions and questions about why is this a minor plagal cadence and where is the plagal and where is the minor, and going with a 2-5 to the 4 is not a plagal. But plagal is going 4 to 1. And in this video, I want to explain what we're actually doing. So we're here. This is the chord progression, the first 4 bars of Misty, and this is how it sounds. So these are these 4 bars we're looking at here. And now the question is, what is it? What is the analysis? So this is the 1 chord, this is the 4 chord. So this is 1-4, and then we have a 2-5 that is leading to a flat major, and then we have a 2-5 that seems to lead to G flat, but actually it's not a G flat what's happening next, but it's E flat major as we see here. Okay. Now, why is this a minor plagal cadence, although there is no 4 minor 6 chord? So what we usually see as a minor plagal cadence is when we have E flat major and then A flat minor 6. This is what we would expect. Sorry, this is A flat minor, of course. Again, A flat minor 6. And this is how it sounds. And let me share a little bit where this is coming from and how we actually get there. So the plagal cadence is 1-4-1. And if I have something like this, then we know we're in the key of, we're in the key of E flat, right? From the very beginning here, we're in the key of E flat. We're in the key of E flat. Yes, thank you. And I play this here, the second 4 bars, 1 chord, then the 4 chord, okay, I think we agree this is a minor, this is a plagal cadence. Now let's move on. What happens next? Every target chord can be prepared by its dominant, and that's called a secondary dominant. So what I can do here is the A flat major I can prepare with an E flat chord, E flat 7. And then at the same time, another step I want to show you here is A flat minor 6. A flat minor 6 is how we get back to the 1 chord. This is very common. I'll show you how this looks like this, right? So it's the E flat major chord, the 1 chord, and then the dominant chord that goes to the A flat major chord, then the A flat minor 6 chord, leading back to E flat major. So this is the 1 chord. I play it in time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what we have here in the third line. And then the next step, of course, is every 5 chord can be changed into a 2/5. And now if I have the 2 chord that matches with the E flat 7, I have a 2/5 leading to the 4. So you see, this was the plagal cadence. This is just a preparation with a dominant chord, nothing else. And then it's a preparation with a 2/5. And let's have a look how this here sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now there is a little trick what's happening. We have 2 more steps and then you understand what's actually going on. So when we have a close look at what are the notes we have here, it's the A flat, it's the A flat, and then it's the minor third, that is the C flat. And then we have the 6, that's the F. So that's this chord. I move this an octave up. And now, when we have a look at these 2 notes, we see that that's not only the third and the 6th of A flat minor, but when we add the D flat, this chord is changed into a D flat 7 chord. And that's now when we want to analyze it, that's the flat 7. It's the flat 7/7 chord here. And that's now interesting, right? Because we're already very close. And then when we have this, we can put it on the, we can move this to the 3rd bar. And again, every dominant chord can be prepared by its 2 chord. And what happens next is we have the A flat minor 7 that is preparing the D flat 7 chord. But the D flat 7 chord is actually a disguised A flat minor 6. And this is now this very chord progression we have here from Misty. So I'm going to play this for you. So this is how it sounds. I play it again and I show what I'm doing exactly here. It's the E flat major chord. And now the A flat minor 7 is preparing the D flat 7 chord. But the D flat 7 chord is actually a substitution of the A flat minor. So you can see this when and now I change the root. That's the very same chord, right? And you see now that this here is the plagal cadence. This here is a minor plagal cadence because we have the A flat minor that leads back to E flat major, and everything in here between, this is just noise and preparation. So that's just making it more vivid, adding more guide tone lines to it, changing it smoothly, but it's not changing the nature of the cadence. So this is a plagal cadence. This is the plagal cadence, the 1-4-1, and then this here is the minor plagal cadence because it's the 1-4-4 minor 6 back to 1. I hope this is helpful. Study this closely, practice it a lot. You have this in so many tunes. Another one I just came along this week was after you've gone same key, after you've gone same key, but it's a bit tricky. No, it's not the same key, sorry, it's in B flat, and it actually starts on the 4 chord and then goes back to B flat. So this is the 4 chord, and then we have this backdoor progression going back into B flat. What is the, I'm going to show it to you in the key of E flat so we can compare, that you understand that this is exactly the same structure. This here is the 1 chord, this here is the 4 chord, and then we have the minor 6 and the flat 7-7 going back here. If we have a look at it, only this, you can see it's exactly the same chord progression as we have here in Misty. Let me know if this is helpful. Looking forward for the next one.